be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting our action in 1-0, go! Kadokawa. And I'm on a Funimation's cool sounding logo right now. Dang. Oh, looks like there's either going to be no opening or no ending thing, going by how there's already credits right at the start of the episode. Oh boy. Quite the interesting password there. Huh. Oh, it's that nameless douche right there. No. Dang. To think it'd be perceiving all this dangerous stuff as exciting. Gotta say, what a badass. Oh. Wait, so he actually knows? Oh, jeez. Although, when it says that one of them is fallen, I wonder what it means, though. Considering the fact that... Oh. I just wonder if that's just a nightmare, or does she have some kind of, like, precognition abilities where she can just temporarily peer into, like, the future? Although, going by how it does mention that Alice's mother isn't exactly the most welcoming individual, it's probably just a straight up, just a normal nightmare. Huh? Jeez. Talk about a relationship looks pretty darn strange if you ask me. Oh boy. Actually, kind of like this. Getting to see a different perspective from the witch's side, and a character that's not Alice actually contributing to affecting at least the world of our Last Crusade of the Rise of a New World. Actually dig this. Because don't get me wrong, I love Alice, I love Ishika, but I don't mind it actually going into the perspective of different characters from time to time. Gotta mention, the backgrounds in that scene were absolutely gorgeous too. I wonder how long it took the animators to render every single little detail in the throne room, because it looked beautiful. I'm assuming they're... I mean, I can't blame them though. Protecting every single little loose end. Oh yeah, but how are they gonna explain Mimi stuff? I wonder what she did. Maybe Risha did something unethical in her operation, and that's why she's getting pissed? That's gonna be my guess. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought they might have actually noticed there was something about Captain Nemi, so I'd have been like, oh shit. Shit's about to get south really quick. I mean, I understand everyone working on it, but I don't think Ishika's been working. I mean, I guess, Ishika's been working on it actually, too. I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Best not to deal with public backlash, and plus, if it were to get out, people might not actually want to join the military if they find out that people are being worked to the bone. I'm pretty sure that stance is going to be changed to like an emergency attack, though. But hey, you know what? If anyone deserves rest, it's Ishika, and especially Mimi, with all the shit those two have been put through. Oh, hell no, like Risha deserves a vacation. Ah. I mean, it's better than nothing, though. Yeah. Yeah. I like how it is like the most pumped up for this. You can tell from her face she's the one that's been looking forward to vacation the most. Oh, that's the type of cute, adorable stuff I love to see, though. Jeez. They're working our girl to the bone. But, hey. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, shit, with the way Rim was talking, she didn't sound sarcastic. Well, I could see why anyone wouldn't perceive that as a joke. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. In case something does happen to the mother, the potential successors will need to know how to pick things up to pick up the slack in case the leader actually passes away. So that's actually pretty nice. World building there. And in her mentioning that, she pretty much admitted that she remembered that specific day. At least now we're not having Rin say anything like, just completely forget about Ishika or anything of that nature. So you're seeing Rin, she has at the very least slightly up her stance on Ishika just a teeny bit, but it's better than nothing. So I even like that subtle bit of character development there. Hey, I actually wouldn't mind seeing more of Alice's family members. I wonder if they're similarly quirky. Although, going by the way Alice is talking, it doesn't seem like it's something that's a super exciting prospect. But hey, who knows? Oh. Whoa. I wonder what's got this still all riled up. Oh, I'm saying that at least there implies that. Okay, that's reasonable. Hmm. At least that explains why they're all gathering then. I mean, with the amount of freedom Alice has had, though, I just hope that Alice doesn't inject herself in saying that I want more excitement. Because usually when characters are like, oh, it's boring, I want more excitement, usually bad shit happens. Characters die. Or things get wrecked and completely annihilated. One of those things happens. Okay, I mean, that's reasonable. I mean, I just wonder who the monster gonna be, though. I mean, wouldn't she be better off at the very least talking it through with someone else, though? When it comes to, like, the potential assassination attempt against her mother? Well, it'd be easier if she at least talked it through with Alice, though. I'm just saying, I don't think she should be keep. I understand her not wanting to share that information with guards, but I think. I mean, but then again, I guess since there is kind of like a conflict between the sister when it comes to like potential future succession, I guess I could see the argument as to why Sispo wouldn't be saying anything to Alice, even the older sis. Oh, okay, it's finally we get to see the older sister. All right. Okay, actually, I like how at the very least when it comes to Elite here, we're getting just bits of characterization. At least now we. Oh. Holy. I just wonder who could she be referring to, though. Unless she's referring to Alex, potentially, and that's why, because she looks, I don't think she'd be looking conflicted for any other thing. Just ain't him all pumped to put the smiles on my face. Wait, that's the same spot that Sispo's going to. I think. Oh, snap. I mean, at the very least, they're dressed up for the occasion, though. Oh, hello, DJ Jotza. Well, episode 10 already premiered at Funimation's website like around 14 minutes ago. Yep, it's his job. Dang, who else are going to be suffering unless they have an extremely high salary? If they go to one of like those fancy ass resorts. Okay, why does these swimsuit have like a tail thing though on the back? Yeah, they both have pretty cutesy outfits, I ain't gonna lie. I actually wonder who would win. Yeah, I had a feeling that Nene would have the advantage just going by her longer arms and legs. Aw, this cute. Now, this is the type of wholesomeness I love to see. Oh. Yeah, I wonder if something fun's gonna happen between those two. Oh, oh! For some reason, Ishika has like the magical ability of encountering princesses in neutral locations, or relatively neutral locations. Yo, I actually wonder what she's gonna say. Ah, son of a bitch! I was hoping you'd have a much longer conversation with Sis, though. She's probably gonna be gone. Yep. I mean, I had a feeling the moment you turn away your eyes, we won't know. Oh, as for that, we won't know till Thursday on that. Because that's when Disney has their investor call. We probably won't know till Thursday. Oh, with the way she's blushing, I wonder if she actually has a crush on Ishika. I mean, because her facial expressions is quite a lot of things right there. Okay, so now we know she's absolutely has a crush on Ishika. That's so fucking cute. Unfortunately for her, though, Alice already showed up in Ishiko's life. Oh, this sounds exciting. Oh, hello, Sleeping Guardian. Hope you're having a fantastic day too, and also you too, Double Luke and Didata Duta. Oh boy. I just hope it doesn't mean there's any negative ramifications towards Alice. Maybe they know that she has talks a lot with Ishika. That could be it. I mean, I hope not. I'm starting to feel alarm bells in my head now. Okay, I mean, I thought her abilities would have just been limited to the future, but it's actually nice to see that she actually can peer into the past too. That's pretty badass. The thing about that though is, depending on what she asks, who knows if Ishika is even going to oblige. Oh, snap. Okay, I'm following. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit scared for Sisbol now because what the person they're referring to, the ones that's. Okay, we're finally getting to see some of the gentle sides of Alice's mother. Huh? Oh, jeez. Hey, you know what? This is actually really sweet in its own way, just seeing the gentle side of Alice's mother. That's actually really cute. Because we've only seen her hard-ass side in the previous episodes. We've never really seen that layer to her. Yo, I just wonder what she's gonna actually do. Oh man, I'm pumped up for this. I just hope there's no ED so we can see more our Last Crusade awesomeness. I just wonder though, what are they going to be looking for unless they're going to find that maybe she might have some sort of like obsession with Ishika, but Sisto seems like someone smart. I don't think she'd leave anything potentially incriminating in her room. At least that's my guess. Oh! I mean, I'm not going to blame him for being paranoid. That seems like a relatively normal room for a young... Oh! Probably has Ishika... Oh, no. Now the question is, what is she going to ask for? Maybe she's going to ask why she was saved by Ishika. Could that be it? The fuck? I mean, that's a pretty brave of her to be asking that, but that sounds like it'd be absolutely batshit crazy for Ishika. As for Reckless K, I mean, the episode is on Funimation's website, but the only way to view it is if you have a Funimation account. I mean, I'll check if someone on YouTube uploaded the episode, but Funimation, well, usually Funimation and the what's the other company that does this series that funds it? Is it Kodokawa? I think it's Kodokawa. They usually make sure that the episodes are removed from YouTube, but I'll just check if they just happen to have it by some odd chance. Let me see. Someone might have uploaded it. I'll check. Okay, it looks like... Nope, no one's uploaded the episode here on YouTube. Oh, actually, I use 9anime when they have animes that Funimation and Crunchyroll won't have. But since Funimation has Our Last Crusade, I watched this series off of Funimation's site because they get it at 6:32 a.m. Pacific time in the U.S. in my time zone. But whenever it's an anime that's not there, like when it's an anime like Myuka Dreamy or Gaiku Hijiri Girls that isn't on the legal streaming service, then I do watch it off of. I do use 9anime in those occasions. But yeah, that's how I pretty much handle my anime streaming, pretty much. But most of the times I just use Funimation, Crunchyroll, HiDive, Netflix, or HBO Max to watch my anime. And sometimes I do use Amazon Prime if I want to watch a retro anime. I usually just use Amazon. I use all of them. I use all of them. I use Crunchyroll, I use Funimation, I use Netflix, I use HBO Max, I use Amazon Prime. It all costs, to have all the services, it's like around $59 a month. That's how much money I spend on my anime stream, $59 pretty much. It gets pretty pricey though, especially in like a year. I end up spending around like 650 something on anime per year anime streaming. I mean, for me it's worth it, but it does get a bit hard to keep up with all the sites though. But yeah, that's how I handle it. But anyways, thank you so much for also commenting, Reckless K, and I also hope you have a fantastic day. But anyways, here are my thoughts on the episode. I thought it was actually pretty darn good as far as the build-up episodes go. If I were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I thought it was a solid 7.5 out of 10 caliber episode. For 1, at the very least, it is nice to find out more about the girl that Ishiko rescued in episode 1, to get the insight as to the person that indirectly caused Ishiko to be in prison for at least a significant amount of time. I thought that was really sweet. And 2, I like how it goes back to full circle to episode 1, because it also does a great job of making Cisco likable, especially how she calls Ishiko all dreamy. I'm like, oh, that's cute. And that's also a woman with fantastic taste, because, hell, who wouldn't be an Ishiko fan? Ishiko's pretty darn awesome. But all jokes aside, though, I actually like how this series shows you that Cisco's actually pretty smart, and being able to actually track down where Ishika actually was, utilize her own abilities, and even her bravery, and not even bringing a large amount of guards with her, is actually pretty darn badass too. I thought that was nice. Now, in saying that though, I do like how they also show a little bit of some downsides with Cisco though. An example of that is when you see that she's not really super proficient in hand-to-hand combat skills, but I like that. I think it layers her and making her a character that doesn't feel Mary Sue-ish. So that's why I love the massive amounts of characterization they gave her. And aside from that, I actually like how this episode also shows up how much love Alice has for her younger sis too. Because that's something the series doesn't really emphasize much, the family dynamic. And I'm finally glad we got it in large spades. We actually see Alice's mother actually act like a mother instead of acting like someone attached. Because you gotta remember, in the previous episode, when they were even mentioning what would happen if Alice was like used as a hostage, Alice even mentioned straight up that the mother really wouldn't care much in that specific scenario. I like how this episode though shows up the mother. She's more than just a hard ass. Like when she was actually wanting to look out after Cisco and noticed her how she changed her personality a little bit. Thought that was really darn sweet. I think it makes Alice's mother a more memorable character, and simultaneously gives Alice a nice characterization when she actually did want to check up on Cisco by looking at her room. I thought those were all good scenes here. It makes the characters more multi-layered. As for Ishika, well, I didn't give him much character development. I think he didn't need to, because they have a tough task of giving characterizations to Cisco, to the mother. I thought it didn't have to. So I gotta give it props to that for making Cisco memorable in the span of a singular episode. And then on top of that, I like how this episode had loads of humor. It felt like this episode didn't waste time at all. And while, yes, it wasn't jam-packed with epic action, it didn't need it. Thought it progressed the plot nicely. At least building up the plot point of the Empire. They're gonna raid. They're gonna do a raid pretty soon. So I love that. And in addition to that, at the very least now, that whole the Cisco asking Ichiko to accompany her to the summon tree, that's gonna be pretty fun to see, because I'm like, oh shit, whenever this is gonna leave. Knowing Ichiko though, he's gonna say no, because that's just like going into a hornet's nest, you know? But either way though, I'm excited for that. And that's why I thought this episode had a lot of interesting story beats too. Cannot wait to see where it's gonna go. Although by the rate it's going, it's probably gonna have an epic cliffhanger. But you know what? I don't mind that much, provided it gets a season 2, that is. Now, as for elements, animation was actually pretty nice. Especially like the animation where Cisco is using her abilities to like peek into the past. Thought that looked good. And the facial expressions were pretty darn cute too. I even liked Elator's character design, because even though there wasn't much regarding her, at the very least, they showed her off a little bit. So that was pretty cool. And the artwork in this episode was on model, so from a visual standpoint, this episode did its job. Voice performances were pretty nice, especially from Cisco's actress. I thought she did a fantastic job. And that's why I feel this episode was a nice, solid 7.5 out of 10 caliber episode. But before I go, let me just say thank you to everyone that's commented on the live chat. Thank you, Depot Joti Dota, Devil Luke, Sleeping Guardian, and Reckless K. Thank y'all so much for commenting on the live chat. Hope y'all have a great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm most definitely going to be reacting to episode 11. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.